Hey guys, welcome back to the Sewer Rat Podcast. It's your boys. It's Arctic Force, aka Sebastian,
I'm Bill, aka BDR Productions.
and I know we've been talking a lot more recently about just different stuff, but I want to bring the focus back to just us. Like, Bill, what you got going on recently? How you been?
I've been doing good, man. I've been doing very, very good. Um, Started streaming again. Video game development. Uh,
Yeah, how'd that go?
it went. What I was doing was I was unwrapping a character model so I can make a image texture for him. It went pretty well. Actually, I did it quicker than expected. That's always good.
Hey, good to hear. Good to hear. I did one live stream and then I just don't know if I'm ever going to do it again. It was a bit weird.
Um, it's always weird at first because a whole bunch of people watching you. They see your background. They see you. It's a little weird at first, but you kind of get used to it. You get kind of excited when people pop in, chat around, vibe. It's a fun experience, I'd say.
Yeah, my last live stream actually ended with something really weird. Whenever I did it, I was speedrunning Mario Super Sluggers. Great game, by the way. Beat any of y'all in it. Anyone watching, try me. But at at the end of it, I had this one viewer. He was like, "Yo, I played in a Mario Super Sluggers tournament. You want to watch my reaction video to finding out I was in it?" So I ended stream with watching that, and then I felt really awkward, so I ended stream right after.
Yeah. Did he send you a link?
Yeah, they sent me a link.
Listen, man. I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't let allow links on streams.
Yeah,
Don't do it. People can track your location by sending links.
yeah, I know. It
You
was a
still
dumb,
clicked on it.
it was a dumb idea, but I watched some eighth grader kid.
Listen, man.
It was awkward.
Yeah, but if you do that, I mean, at first I was uncomfortable, and then you build a fan base. You build a fan base, and it's just kind of nice. I mean, personally, I'm only doing it for game development. No gaming. I used to do gaming, but I just no, wasn't for me.
Fair enough. I wanted to practice streaming like once or twice, but the main goal for me is I just want to be able to. There's a competition that goes on twice a year that I really should prepare for if I want to actually do. It's called the Super Mario 602. It's just been I saw it happen once, and I was like, I want to do that once. So basically, you play Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, and then you have to 100% all four games in one sitting, which leads up to 602 stars. And I was like, you know what? That sounds like fun. I should do that.
100%.
Yes. So there's 120 stars in Mario 64, Galaxy, Sunshine, and then there's 242 in Galaxy 2.
But listen,
It's gonna
when you
take a long
100%
time.
sunshine, they tell you to take a vacation. What do you get after
I,
completing all those?
yeah, you get like the little Mario with his whole vacation outfit, the sunglasses, the little hat, the Hawaiian t-shirt. It's chill.
Yeah, but you gotta have to take an Uber vacation. If you're completing
I,
four of the games, so one of them roast you for completing it.
I mean, true, true. Fun fact, I believe it was with Sunshine's initial release. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is an official Mario towel, a Mario beach towel.
Really?
Yeah, Nintendo has a lot of weird stuff. Like they had the you know about the lawsuit that happened, right? Where they now have to give out or they had to give out gloves.
For the Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. So for the viewers who don't know what happened there, Nintendo, I'm a giant Nintendo nerd, but basically there was Mario Party came out. It was widely beloved by fans, but there was one mini game where you had to take the joystick and rotate it as fast as you could. If you don't know anything about Nintendo 64 controllers, the the joysticks on those have really sharp edges. So what kids were doing is they were drilling holes into their hands from rotating their hands fast enough. They was taking their palm and smooshing it straight down on a joystick. That led to a lot of lawsuits coming in, and eventually Nintendo's like, you know what? Here's our solution: free gloves for everybody.
Do they still have
And
to
hey,
do
it
it?
worked. They do not still have to do it because they don't produce Mario Party, the original game, anymore. But it's still pretty funny.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I've never really played Mario Party.
Lame,
Hey man, listen, I
lame.
grew up Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War.
See, I grew up with none of those. That's probably why I'm really bad at shooters.
Hey man, the only way you can get good is if you're on PC using mouse and keyboard and practice.
Yeah,
Keyword mouse and
I
keyboard.
think I'm a bit better than a certain someone who we tend to play with. But you know what? You know what? I will call him out. Screw you, Garrett. I'm better.
Okay, okay. I was not intending. You know, whatever. You can say whatever you want. You have whatever. Anyway, let's change topic off of that. So yeah. What's your plans? What's your plans? Upcoming plans?
Well, starting up soon, I go back to college. Not gonna say which for obvious reasons, but I'm going back to school. About to have some fun, do some stuff with band. Uh, if we ever want to talk about band, I got a lot of funny band stories.
Um, sorry to cut you off real quick, but why don't you want to tell him you're going to Sewer Rat University,
Oh my
where all the
god.
rats get graduate with a little piece of cheese? It's just a little piece of cheese instead of like a diploma. It's
Yeah.
I was trying to get somewhere with that, but I don't know. Yeah, sorry, continue.
Oh, but yeah, starting back up with band, I got a bunch of hard little classes, but you know what? We'll get through it.
Yeah.
Organic chemistry too won't make me want to unalive again.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bill, you went to college for a bit.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I went to a art school. It was during the pandemic, right? Yeah, I left going there due to the how they were giving. Okay, so everything was remote learning. So first off, that left a better taste in my mouth. The tuition cost was insane. Um, with alongside of that and remote learning, they were giving YouTube videos.
Yes, sir.
They were giving YouTube videos for education. I'm just like, okay, listen, that is wild. Now, not all of them gave YouTube videos. Some of them just made videos of themselves doing and trying to get people to do something. But it's basically a YouTube video, and some other of the professors gave extra resources that were YouTube videos. So I mean, yes and no, they gave it. However, when it's just online, at that point you're just using it for get your name out there. And honestly, what I've learned is just having a good portfolio get you places rather than just having a funny degree. At least in the
Yeah,
world of arts.
Yeah, fair enough. So what is art school even like? I know a lot of people have the perception of it of, oh, I gotta turn in my picture tonight.
Okay, so as much like people meme on it, it is. So you have the common like class. So you have your English, math. We have that. You don't do any sciences. That is out the window. Other than anatomy, but your anatomy is a little different. So other than
Yeah.
that, what I took was philosophy. That was a mandatory class, and then you had draw.
Why? That's the question of the day for philosophy. Why?
Yeah. Okay, I'll get back to that because there's actually an interesting story with that. But you took philosophy, and then I took some other like basic arts classes, and what degree I was going for at the time was graphic design. Um, took one of those, and then a drawing, and there was another drawing class, but it was a little different, and arts history. So,
So for drawing, you turn it in like a circle.
kind of. So you'd take a picture of it and basically post it. People would comment on it, you give out comments, etc. It was pretty
Oh boy,
easy.
the most fun college thing. Post your answer, then post 3 responses to other people's work.
Well, it's all of your works, all of your art, pointing out things, etc. You could see people who are really advanced. I mean, crazy advanced, and some people like, I did this.
I did this. Can I get a cookie?
Kind of. I mean, and you did that for all the classes. With the exception of philosophy, you did not get graded a single grade in that class, except the
Interesting.
final week. You have to basically just give out what's 3 pages of what you took away from the class. That's it.
Interesting.
That's all your grade was relying on. That whole time taking the class. You didn't have to do anything. Nothing at all. It
Interesting.
was it was mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Like, who let this person in? I mean, I wasn't complaining. But going to the actual like arts and creating it, for if you wanted to actually like make something good, the amount of time and effort you'd put in, and like people joke around saying it's just a whole bunch of there's no like learning like actual like sciences, but the what it technically does is get you to practice a skill, because the
Yeah.
amount of time and effort you'd have to go in, because for like maybe something for a paper you have to do probably take, I don't know, a couple hours. When you're doing like, let's say, a drawing or something with charcoal, it'd take a lot more time. Sketching out, planning, it could take probably double or triple, and it was
Oh yeah, I have the highest respect for artists because they tick me off. Because I see them look at something and be like, "Yeah, I can do that," and then they like will draw the most absurdly easy looking outline, and then or then it's like quick time lapse later, and it's like the most gorgeous
bam.
piece of art you've ever seen, and I'm like, "Oh, screw you! I thought I would be able to follow along and do
It's like
this."
bam.
The
Um,
shading go crazy.
no, but I've seen crazy stuff. I've seen absolute crazy. Now like like looking back on it, I might, I don't know. This is like 2020, hindsight's 2020, right? But maybe if I was learning game development instead of graphic design, I might be still going, but I don't know.
Who knows? They will probably just be able to help more with like the coding aspects of things.
Oh, for sure, but still with like the graphical parts of things. Graphics is a, I don't know if you've seen this, but most games nowadays. People rely on graphics. The game could be utter booty cheeks. It could be bad. It could be like
But if it
Overwatch 2.
looks pretty, that game's awful.
Um,
You know, if you go on Steam and look at Overwatch, because now Overwatch is on Steam,
mhm.
the reviews are overwhelmingly negative.
I do.
There's like 55,000 people who made a negative review.
Yeah. Um, if you can, if you want a quick look up how many people are actively playing Overwatch 2 on Steam charts, I know the game has died off. But to go back to what I was on about, it was an experience. I sadly did not finish. Upsetting. But I mean, I think everything happens for a reason, and I don't regret anything. I really
Okay,
don't.
fair.
So
Fair enough, fair enough.
how many players?
Uh, that's what I was going to check. Steam was being dookie
You
again.
don't check it on Steam. You type in Steam
Oh,
charts Overwatch 2 on Google or whatever. But yeah, like people just buttered up over his good graphics.
um, it's got about today. It's had about 50,000 players.
50,000?
Yeah, but oof, it is a very high rocking wave up and down. Got a 10% positive rate.
I mean, it's a free game, man. What do you expect? Free.
The
Um,
number the number one review on Overwatch 2's thing is hate this game and how it still exists. Anyway, here's my borscht recipe.
Borscht.
Yeah, I don't know what borscht is, but they got a borscht recipe.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, the number two is recommended, but it says I recommend the P, not the game.
Recommend a what?
Uh, the funny adult content, not the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Um,
Um, I love when communities get together and just hate on one singular thing. It's pretty
I
funny.
don't know, man. Overwatch.
Is a dumpster fire. Remember, Blizzard's a small indie company.
Yeah. Um, I don't know, man.
Um,
I mean, the matchmaking's is terrible. I mean, every time I've seen several times where I've played in a competitive game, I've been matched against or with the same people consistently.
that's how you make friends.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little story. We're gonna wind back the clock. Back to the Xbox 360. Now, I know you're over there probably playing Wii, probably playing some Wii Sports, We're talking about the COD lobbies. The COD lobbies. The thing back then, when you go enter a lobby, you stayed with the same people after the game ends. People come and go. So the trash talking, no matter what, it was gonna happen. Some things were said. We don't talk about those things anymore. But
Steve Jobs is my dad.
oh
He's gonna
yeah,
get you banned. He's gonna get you banned.
yeah, that was there too. The amount people that came in and out, and plus back then they forced game chat.
Oh
If you
yeah.
wanted to talk, you'd either talk to a one-on-one, but if you wanted to play with your friends, everyone would be in game chat. Everybody. You'd have people just talking about whatever. People would join in. Like that's when gaming used to have like a social aspect. Now when you go into like
Your
uh
100 people Fortnite lobbies can't really have everybody talking.
well yeah, no, but I mean
Proximity chat.
play games like Battlefield. Now even Battle Bit's pretty bad. Like no one talks. And
Dang.
it's to the point to where like the gaming is a social thing. When you're playing online with other people, it's just that I know if we were to go back in that time would be like a digression in like technology. in gaming, but it's just a charm of going into the game. Everyone's talking. Everyone's just talking crap. Everyone's just being toxic, salty. Now, is it a great environment? No, but it is an environment for the
It's
gamer.
it's what hardened all of us, got us ready for the real world.
No, no, no.
Hey, all I'm saying is, from the stories I've heard, you couldn't play COD if you couldn't handle taking a few little racial slurs here and there.
A few. There ain't no few about it. um, no, but
I
I.
mean,
Hmm.
there's still some fun that be had in different games that do use voice chat. I mean, Overwatch may not be the best, but you can join the team chat. And I don't know if you know this, but one of our buddies recently has been going into game chat, and only if there is a Mercy player, so he can try and riz up the Mercy player. It never works, and it's really cringy. But oof,
Okay.
he, yeah, it's not the one you're thinking of either.
It doesn't matter. That that
Yeah.
just has that just has something written all over it.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the matches may start with something like, "Hey there, baby girl, am I gonna be getting some healing this game?"
Listen, okay, okay, man. Listen,
My favorite response has been one of the Mercy players just goes, I may be a support player, but I don't have that type of praise king." It
okay.
was it was so bad, but it was funny.
Yeah, no. I always try to quit that game.
Yeah, soon enough you'll end up on Tinder Watch.
No, I know.
What, you don't want to be the Genji to somebody else's Mercy?
No. It says I don't want to be a mercy.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
come on, man.
Yeah, you going full femboy?
Listen, we don't want to have this conversation here.
There's currently an Instagram trend. It's like if you're a boy and you are 5'4" or below, people are just saying you might as well just become a femboy at that
Yes.
point.
Oh my. Ugh. Yeah, we don't talk about that. You know that's when we have the podcast. We're gonna have the night show podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's when we get a little. You
too
know,
frisky.
no, not
I
no.
it might be a little bit too early to be talking about the femboys.
What? Um, let's change the topic. Okay, buddy. I hear recently you did a I think that was a month ago, a 75-day hard challenge.
Yeah, I did that. For the viewers who haven't heard of what that was, the 75-day hard is a challenge where you, for 75 days straight, obviously, have to drink a gallon of water a day, stick to a diet. You have to work out twice a day, once outside for 45 minutes, and once can be either inside or outside. And you have to read 10 pages of a book. There is no consumption of any like alcohol, tobacco, or any of the other funny drugs. Or and um I said you have to post a picture every day, right?
You did not.
Okay, yeah, you have to post a picture on social media every single day as a progress picture. And so I mostly did this out of spite because me and our previously mentioned buddy Garrett were supposed to do that whenever we had finished or whatever. I had finished my school semester. We had planned to do that the month after. That way, I would have the resources to make it feasibly possible to do it because during school, I did not have the time to go to the gym twice a day or any of that type of stuff. So he's like, you know what? No, I'm tired of waiting and I'm going to start. So he decided to start a month before I did, and he failed 10, I think it was 10 days in. He did
You
not
were
have
active.
he forgot to take a picture. And he's like, nah, this is stupid. This whole challenge is stupid. I'm done with this. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. You're just weak willed. You suck.
Weak-willed. Dude,
he's
that's
he's
harsh.
like he's like, nah, it's stupid. I did or it is taking a picture that killed me. I'm like, well yeah, you should just took a picture. It's not that hard.
Oh
He was
man.
like He's like, yeah, yeah, you better do it to completion. So for 75 days straight, I did it, and the only thing keeping me going, because eventually I'm like, bro, this is easy, at least to me. I know for
Mhm.
a lot of people it's a lot more challenging, but I was already going to the gym for multiple hours a day. It
That's,
was mostly just a diet change,
that's
and I'm too
wild.
young to drink alcohol or do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I did that out of spite.
Did you get anything out of it?
I mean, I did. I definitely got like a more of a will to go to the gym because normally it was just like, eh, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But going to the gym for 75 days too. I mean, a bunch of PRs went up. Uh, just I don't know. Overall, I felt it was a positive experience to do, and it's definitely like if you want to try it, go for it. Uh, but you just gotta remember, it's just mostly the days turned down into doing a checklist. But
Oh,
they are good habits to have. Now I still drink a gallon of water a day.
really?
Yeah,
Does
just
that
because
sorry.
it's healthy for you and it makes you feel good.
I mean, does it actually like improve your mood or improve your day any which way?
Uh, well, now if I don't drink a gallon of water a day, I'm always thirsty.
Oh, I
So
was.
I
Hmm.
kind of got to keep up with it, but it does have good effects. I I know for a lot of the female viewers, this is going to tick you off, but I got pretty much clear skin, right? Like, there's no. I'm a chocolate addict. You know what the number one thing chocolate does to you?
Hmm.
It gives you acne.
Oh, it does it.
Yeah, it is one of like the biggest things to help give you acne. And I
Mm-hmm.
just don't get it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm built different.
Man.
I ticked off some of my coworkers, and I'm like, yeah, I used to have glasses, but then I grew out of them. They're like, you don't grow out of them. I'm like, my eyes just got better. I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, you don't grow out of them. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. The eye doctor said my eyes are good now, and I don't need them. They're like, that's not how that happens. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just built different.
Man, that's wild. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your eyes can slowly get better
They do, or you can just
or get
train them to
worse.
be better.
Or get worse.
Typically worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was also just ahead of the curve because whenever I got glasses as a kid, they told me they're like, yeah, by the time or once you're in college age, that should be whenever you don't have to wear glasses anymore. And then at 16, I was like, nah, I don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I haven't been back to an eye doctor since because I'm scared they're going to yell at me.
Really?
Yeah, because I may or may not have stopped with or without the eye doctor's permission.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah, but you're funny, buddy. You're fun. You know what? Four.
Oh,
Other hand.
dang, that's crazy. Okay. Um
Yeah.
yeah, no. But that is wild. Like my vision's actually been stagnant, which is good. Actually increased just slowly, but it kind of stagnated at middle school for me. Yeah, so my eyesight hasn't deteriorated or gotten better since.
Dang, couldn't be me.
Listen, my glasses are some thick, very thick. Yeah,
Yeah, so you're blind without them?
yeah, I'd say so. I'd say so. I'd say so. What's a number? What's a letter? I don't know. Anyway, to go back on your 75-day hard, I decided 2 months ago to have a different healthier lifestyle. As a diet, not working out. I used to work out with you, but I'm a frugal person, and I don't
The good
like.
old days
I'd rather
of
just run
Bill
outside.
Cardio.
Rather just run outside than pay for a gym membership. But I got a diet, a new diet. It's a pretty good diet as well. It's to cut out any high fructose corn syrup, soda, and to limit the intake of vegetable oil.
Very smart, very smart. For all our viewers out there, if you ever wanted to lose some quick pounds, it's tried and true with I've got family members who have done it. Bill, you can swear to it. Cut soda out. You will lose 5 to 10 pounds.
Yeah. Also, I forget most, which one in particular, but most like artificial sweeteners that have that are not sugar. So like high fructose corn syrup and a couple of others.
Good old aspartame.
Aspartame does something different. Um, Tends to make you gain weight. It doesn't give you the
Yeah.
high blood sugar, but it gives you makes you gain weight. This is what I've read in a research. Um,
So
so it
I
doesn't
haven't
give you
researched it.
sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say so I haven't researched it, but yeah, thinking about it right, is that because the high fructose corn syrup gives you such large amounts of energy that the rest of your food is like, oh, your body doesn't need the energy right now, so we're gonna store it as fat.
Yeah, so it stores it as fat, and it will lead up to obviously the high blood pressure, diabetes, and all that other stuff. So it's in short term, yes, it's viable, but typically just normal sugar is
Better.
short term bad, but long term not as bad as high fructose.
Yeah. I mean, high fructose corn syrup is mostly used, I think, to help things taste good too, but not you can make healthy foods that don't taste bad.
Yeah.
And like I'm not even talking about just like, oh, I gotta have me my rice and chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had during the 75-day hard, I was experimenting with recipes because I was trying to stick under a certain calorie count, so I needed to be better about it. I found me a recipe for these little peanut butter cookies. There were 5 ingredients, and it was like they're a decent amount of cookies you make. They're like 80 calories a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Okay.
worth that. It was like the whole recipe was literally like peanut butter, sugar, flour, not a lot of sugar, flour, salt, and baking soda.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That doesn't sound bad at all.
And those things were damn delicious.
Oh yeah. No, but honestly, I personally find it easier just to watch what you intake versus working out. But then
Yeah,
again,
I I personally just I enjoy working out. I think it's a fun time.
yeah.
Mostly because mostly just going with friends is what makes it fun. Because otherwise, you're just if you ain't working out with friends, let's think about it. You're just sweating, you're sweating a whole bunch just for yourself. You ain't got nobody there for you. You gotta do it all by yourself with your friends. You have fun, but I mean, You can definitely do it by yourself because you gotta remember. You just gotta have the mindset. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
So, would you, if you weren't going with any friends at the start of you going to work out, would do you think you'd still be working out to this current moment?
I think I would probably rarely be going. Friends are definitely a very good helpful factor because I've gone on binges before where I worked out by myself, but I was not having that great of a time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I think it was around like eighth or I think it was around sophomore year of high school. I was like, you know what? I'm a bit too tubby. I want to lose some weight. So then I was waking up every day at like 7 a.m. or something like that over the summer, and I was doing like this whole long workout routine from home, and it was rough.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think I did it for a bit, but I think after like a month I quit. But I also had lost a bit of weight, so I was happy.
well, yeah, you reached a goal and you just kind of
Yeah,
quit. Mm, fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough. Oh, but honestly, for me, I am a I like flavor and I like carbonation, and that's something I really miss with soda.
Hmm.
I personally like sparkling water. It's fine. A lot of people hate it. Some people say it has an aftertaste.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. But honestly, like I've kind of had like a new like balance of like I always have like some tea next to me. So sometimes it's green tea, sometimes black tea, sometimes just some herbal tea. It's well, it's a tea. There's always gonna be there, and then I have like some sparkling water, typically next to it.
Mhm.
And I find it's been easier to not drink soda with it
Fair
because I don't
enough.
put any sugar in my tea. I don't, and so it has that caffeine. A lot of people rely on caffeine. Maybe me, admittedly, a lot. Okay. Maybe it's more than a lot. Okay.
No judgment here. As a gym rat, uh, most gym rats have a caffeine addiction.
Yeah. No, I'd say I probably consume more.
Fair enough.
I'm
How
not.
about how about piss a lot of people off here? Tea is disgusting. Stop drinking leaf water.
No, but what kind of tea have you had?
I have had Southern sweet and unsweet iced tea. It is disgusting.
Because okay,
I think
have
it is
you?
so gross. I got tricked into, and maybe I just have bad memories with it too, because I was at some party and I had someone tricked me into eating a bacon jelly bean, which if you don't haven't never had one of those, that is the most disgusting thing I have ever eaten in my life. I spit it out immediately, could not get the taste out of my mouth. So I ran over. I thought I grabbed my cup of water to try and wash it down. No, I grabbed someone else's cup of tea, and it was just awful. I just about threw up at that moment. I was so disgusted.
Have you tried green tea?
No.
Would you be open minded to try some green tea?
I try all foods and drinks with an open mind.
Okay. There is my favorite. There's this Japanese style matcha uh, green tea that
Oh, so you
has
like the fancy stuff.
so,
That's why you like it because it's the fancy stuff.
so it has blueberries and what was else? What's in it? Lavender, infused with it.
So I'm
It
having leaves, flowers, and berry water.
listen. Um, it's really good. Does have still has caffeine. It I have not seen it around in a while. I typically order it. it is really good, and I recommend it. That's how I could that's how I can enjoy it. It is the
So you literally have to import tea so you have one you enjoy.
no, I don't have to import tea. Just where we live, there's none around. I would have to go to the more bougie states in order to get it.
Fair enough, fair enough. You have your leaf water.
I've seen like bottled versions of like the normal green tea at stores, but like not the actual tea bags and stuff. It's
Gotcha, gotcha.
telling you, it is good. It's good. I I'm just saying, me personally, there's only one thing I've ever ate that I've just didn't like. One thing, and I know you used to be Southern, so you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. Okra.
Oh no, I think okra's disgusting
Okay,
too.
cool.
Nah, that is who likes okra? It is slimy and disgusting.
Mhm. I don't know. I've never had it once and never had it since.
Absolutely disgusting. Okra is like if somebody decided to look at a plant, drip some snot on it, and then the snot was like, yo, or the plant was like, yo, this crab's delicious, and then it grew into a vegetable.
That's wild. I mean, I think I'll probably open to try it again. I haven't tried it since I was a wee little lad.
I will try all foods, but I think there's some things you don't risk. We went to a buffet
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, not gonna say the name of this buffet, but we've actually been to two buffets kind of recently, in recent times at least. One of them is a chain restaurant that we can probably say that one, Golden Corral, because that's all over. A certain you got sick off of that.
I
To,
don't think it was. I
in
don't think it was the
total,
food.
no, it was not me. It was not me.
How do I get how do I get the flu from pink chicken? How do I get the flu?
I don't know. The chef sneezed on it.
La di da then. Okay,
Yeah,
continue.
what it was not me. And then we went to just an Asian buffet. I don't know how the man himself did it, but I would not. Me and you were not the brave souls that decided to eat the seafood that could look back at us.
Yeah, no, that is foul. That is foul. Okay.
We we
Listen,
even ate like a bit. We ate like a good matchup of food, and we looked over. He's 5 plates down.
listen. I have an idea. Why don't me and you? I think it's Taiwan or Thailand, one of the two. Could be the same place. I don't know. There's this delicacy. This is food delicacy. Me and you both have to eat one on camera. It is. I forget what
You ain't
the
trying.
actual.
You
Hmm?
better not be trying to get me to eat any sort of bug. That is like the
It's
one
not a
thing I
bug. No, it's not a bug. It's perfectly.
yeah.
It's an egg. It's a fertilized egg. So you'd be eating the embryo inside. And yes, it stares back at you. Just crack the side and just eat the insides. It's a delicacy. Come on. Come on, you gotta try it. You only live once, man. Come on. First off, we have to go there. I mean, that's already the trip in itself.
Bro, are you trying to tell me to go? This this may sound bad a bit, but I don't know if I'm trusting any going into an Asian country and trusting any street vendors' foods for a bit. One of them started a pandemic. I will eat. Okay, here's the thing. I will eat anything that is like somewhat normal cuisine. But if anyone's trying to get me to try something that's considered a delicacy, like bat soup,
Hold up. Why do you think it's not normal? I mean, It's just what they prefer. That's kind of mean. Don't you think?
No, 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 no. I'm not.
I mean,
That sounds like.
you
Uh,
eat eggs.
no, I don't. I don't like
Oh,
eggs.
you know. Oh, people eat eggs. So what's so wrong?
Okay, but this is a fertilized egg. That's a bit. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That sounds a bit off. To me.
I mean, yes, there's like a tiny chicken inside, but think about it like this. You just take a spoon and just kind of eat it. It's not that bad. What do you even eat it with a spoon? I don't know how you would eat it, but it's a delicacy there.
Mm,
It's a
I don't
delicacy.
know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, in other countries, eating crickets is a delicacy. Are you gonna go do that?
Might just have to. I've actually eat crickets before.
Pure protein.
Hey man, have you ever had chirps?
No.
It's like they make these chips, which have like a little bits of crickets infused inside of them.
That sounds gross.
I,
I'm not eating bugs. I'm not eating.
I've ate it before. They're pretty tasty.
No. You know what,
Um,
Bill? Bill, you can keep your crickets and your fertilized eggs
I
to yourself.
I have not eaten any of those in like 4+ years. And those eggs, I'm just saying that's an adventure. Or go to Japan. There's another delicacy. Horse sashimi.
If I go to Japan, I'm eating like udon noodles or something
Horse
like that.
sashimi. Raw horse meat.
No.
Or there's another delicacy that's a
Yeah,
fish
A5
sack.
Wagyu.
A fish
No.
sack. That is the
What?
male reproductive system. It's just a sack.
No, I'm not eating that.
Why
Ugh.
not? It's a delicacy. You gonna disrespect the culture?
Just this once, I may have
Yeah.
to.
Listen, I'd greenlight everything I just said. Maybe the egg probably wouldn't, but I'd greenlight need it. You have to try everything once. You have to try everything once. Or like blood pudding. Come on, blood pudding.
Yeah, no.
Or,
Why do you know about all these
do you even know
gross?
what? Do you even know what? It was technically black pudding, but it's still made of blood.
Why are you trying to eat something else's blood?
I mean, fair enough. It is British. Um.
Oh yeah, British food isn't real food.
Okay. What? Oh, come on. What about
My
haggis?
beans on toast.
What about haggis? Come on.
I've heard of haggis, but I don't know what it is.
Imagine like a ginormous sausage inside of like sheep's instead of like the casing, like you know how they use the colon for your casing, for like a hot dog.
Yeah.
It's just a whole intestine. So it's just a big hot dog or big bratwurst or sausage. If you think about it,
Yeah.
this is a very big
Well,
one.
yeah, I'm sure it is a very big one. Which intestine is it, small or large?
Oh, it's just big. I forget what it is. I don't know French. Insert French here. There's this cheese in France. Has maggots in it.
I heard they use that before, yeah.
But would you eat it? Would you eat any of these foods?
Maybe the haggis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about maggot cheese.
Okay, well, I think you're a lost cause.
I
I try to.
I like to know what's going in my mouth, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, there are certain things that don't go in there,
Mm-hmm.
like fish sacks.
It's pure protein.
I don't care.
Pure protein. You're a gym rat. You should be wanting all the protein you can get.
Well, yeah, but I'm not that much of a gym rat. I'm not like I don't liver king eating bowl parts.
Well, listen, we don't talk about mountain oysters. That's whatever.
What the hell is a mountain oyster?
Mountain oyster is the sack of a bull.
Oh my god, I didn't know that's what they were called. Why do you know this?
I want to try a lot of foods.
Chronically online.
What?
You are chronically
Listen, I am a
online.
man of edumacation, and I said that wrong on purpose.
Probably found these off of Watch Mojo.
No. Listen, come on. You gotta try everything once. And who knows?
No.
I plan on going to Japan next year or two. I'm gonna try that. And it's gonna be an experience.
I plan on going also. I also plan on skydiving, but I plan on doing,
Let me watch
you
that.
know, fun. No, come on, Bill. You got to try everything once.
Yeah, I've accidentally rolled off the bed before. That's practically enough. Practically enough. It's just like a lighter version, skydiving light without a parachute.
So, Bill, I know you are also a bit of an anime fan. If you go to Japan, are you going to be buying a lot of merch that you can't get in America?
No.
No?
No.
You don't want to get your figurines
No.
and your mason jars?
No. 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 My whole like view of like going someplace, it's just enjoying the experience of being somewhere with the culture. I mean, I might buy a couple things. I mean, but the thing is, figures, they're expensive. Not only would I have to mail them back or just take them on a plane, I just want to be able to take a carry on, just go through.
I want to go and get the real Japanese experience of going to a casino, falling in debt, and getting hunted down by the Yakuza.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was hoping to say something like going to a hot spring, but no, you just want to get hunted down by a yakuza. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're gonna hold me hostage.
Listen, no, listen, the whole country, Japan's interesting, and I like to visit a lot of the cities. There's like this escalator that goes between buildings. Why?
Yeah,
I don't know who thought of it, but it's the world's largest escalator.
yeah,
And
that's
it goes
cool
from
and
one
all,
building
but
to another.
you're excited over an Escalade.
Listen, I wouldn't go to see that escalator, okay? I believe it's in Osaka.
Yeah, buddy, you like those moving stairs? And you going
Yes.
up and down?
It's in a very tall building. Come on. I mean, I probably wouldn't go with you because typically only certain people go up there. People in relationships.
Oh my god.
People typically go there, but I want to go there to be on that escalator.
Bill going up the escalator like, it's just me, myself, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And there's also this one cafe. I don't know if it's still open. It's like a horror cafe. They put you in like a jail cell, I don't speak like a Japanese. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Itadakimasu.
Points to the food. I want that one. They're just gonna look at me like, okay. They could overcharge me. They could do whatever you want, and I wouldn't even know. I want to be able to read what it is on the menu. I'll just point the picture. That one.
There.
That one.
Well, you
I
don't
want
want to
that
go.
one.
You don't want to go with me to the Muscle Girl Cafe.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, sir.
Listen, there's cafes there. That's a whole industry practically. But
Bill, you want to go get lost in the red light district?
listen, listen, listen. Listen, what we can do. let's do a change of plans. Let's just do what every stereotypical YouTuber does, and let's go into a forest and bring a camera.
Oh yeah, totally, totally. Let's do
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
we'll just
yeah.
walk in there with a camera and just do like, look at what we found. Who's that
Whoa!
Pokemon? It's you know what? We're not gonna go into many more detail, but we know. We know.
It's a random viewer's nephew.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's a lot of cool places there that I think it's just worth just going, because what is worth buying a shiny thing, something cool, when you're just not really exploring, getting to see the place, because it's a foreign place for us, right? So
Mm-hmm.
experiencing as much as you can, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And also
true.
like the go to the One Piece,
Ah, yeah, all the
theme
One Piece
cafes,
statues.
oh, that too.
Yeah, and going on. I think they have the Barati, or it's the Going Merry. They have a replica, or the Thousand Sunny. I don't remember which one
That's
it is.
my end goal, going there and trying some corn ice cream. They have ice cream that tastes like corn, buttered corn, in the shape of a
Why?
corn, like a corn cob.
Jesus
Listen,
Christ.
it is the novelty is peak. Corn ice cream, corn.
Yeah, you want to take one bite of it, and you're like, "Ugh."
No, I bought corn stuff from Japan, like corn snacks. They taste like corn. They taste like corn.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, okay, man. But before you lose any more faith in humanity, I think that's enough.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up for today. After hearing about all of Bill's eating habits and all of the different weird food choices that he wants to make eventually, we're gonna wrap it up for today. So have a good day, y'all. Remember to like, comment, subscribe down below, and remember, if you join us, the sewer rats, you become one
One
of
of us.
us.
One
One
of us.
of us.
One
One
of us.
of us. All right, y'all. Have a good day.